64 Thunderbird. We're going to start going under the car here, starting at the trunk area. This is the gas tank. Looks good. It's had its rust proofing on it. There's just no problems with the gas tank that I can see. Obviously it'll need to be restored. It's been sitting a long time. Okay, starting with the frame rail. The back, I'm running my tool along right behind the bumper, the connecting the frame connector on the outer side. No evidence of rust there. Tiny bit of surface rust. Here's the driver's side rear frame. It had rust coating on it, but there's, again, you could just see it just doesn't even, it hardly even has any surface rust. I mentioned on the trunk video trying to look at the shelf that I couldn't get access to. That's up in this area here, and I'm poking it hard with this tool, and it's obviously quite sound. Oh yeah, this is at the other area that was obscured by that cover, and it's solid. Stuff is dropping down in my eyes. Just to give you a reference of where we are, there's the hole that we were seeing from above. So directly in front of that, the area that I said I didn't know what was going on, it is tight, no problems. The inner wheel tubs look very sound, look very good. Again, moving forward on the frame, I think people consider this a unibody car. You can see that the floor pan turns down and becomes the frame. I'll bring the light over on this side and continue. Rear axle is weeping a little bit. Probably needs a little bit of service in the rear end. I think the exhaust has been replaced at some point. There is a little rust hole in the muffler on this side. Okay, I'm going to go back over where the light is on the passenger side. Rear frame. Yeah, all this is just very solid. This part of the exhaust might not have been replaced. It looks pretty rusty, but on a car this age, you wouldn't expect the exhaust to still be good. Very little surface rust in leaf spring mounts, the U-bolts. You can tell this car just has not been out in the weather or driven much. 116,000 original miles. Don't know the condition of the brakes.